Hi everyone, welcome to R² Monday Mayhem. We have the Christmas decorations up, ready to talk Week 13 in the NFL. A lot of exciting things, some crazy results, crazy games. A little fights between Miami and Cincinnati. That was pretty cool. I know you want to talk about. But what game you want to talk about first?
New Orleans and Atlanta.
Okay.
Taysom Hill got his third start and threw his two first touchdowns.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing considering he started 3 games, plus he's been in the game throwing the ball since 2018, and he still doesn't have a touchdown pass until now.
So Sean Payton still believes in him. What do you think? Is Taysom Hill, the Drew Brees?
He's not going to be the era. He's not going to
the heir?
No, he's not going to be the heir of New Orleans. He's not going to restart the era. He's not really going to, after Brees leaves, they're going to go down.
You don't think it's going to be Taysom Hill? So
Taysom Hill will be the starter.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not going to be as Brees.
So New Orleans did clinch the NFC playoffs, so we'll be seeing Brees in January. Brees supposed to be back next week, so.
Yeah.
So interesting game. Who are they playing next week? Do you know?
I think I do. I think it was.
It's Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Interesting game. A lot of things happened in that Philly game. Also, if you want to talk about who is the new starting quarterback in Philly.
Hurts.
Yeah. For good, probably. You've called that a while ago. You wanted that a long time ago. Yeah. What do you got next?
I just want to talk about the scuffle between Miami and Cincinnati.
Okay.
Boyd started the first one.
Oh,
You're
definitely.
not allowed. Xavier Howard tried to slow himself down. He accidentally ran into Boyd. Okay, Boyd doesn't have to go throwing punches. Xavier Howard used something called self-defense. He was defending himself.
Yeah, but you can't throw a punch. Come on.
Cincinnati.
I don't think it was
Boyd
by the way,
started
I looked at it. I agree with you. Boyd started. That's why Boyd got the penalty. I don't think it was a punch. I think it was more like an open-handed kind of slap away kind of thing, but whatever.
They probably shouldn't have gotten ejected.
What about the second one?
Oh, come on. Take out Mike Thomas.
Yeah.
Eject him. He ran into the guy and threw punches.
I think they did eject him.
No, they didn't eject him. They didn't eject the guy that did everything. He was a part of the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Flores was a part of it.
Yeah, that was good to see Coach Flores involved in the whole thing.
And
really
Grant, I think he could be done for the season. But
I don't think so. He was fine.
He has been done for the season 3 times this season.
Yeah.
So.
What else you got? It was a good game. Good Miami win. Miami's hanging on 8-4. Really hanging in there, which makes tomorrow's game kind of interesting. San Francisco and Buffalo. I'm interested in that one. I think San Francisco can pull the upset.
It's possible.
And then the AFC East is up for grabs.
It's possible, but the Bills should still be winning.
Yeah. So you're still picking the Bills?
The Bills are still going to win this week. Either way, they're number 1.
Well, yeah, but they'll be tied. They'll have the same record.
They'll be tied,
yeah,
but they're still number 1.
Sure, they'll still
They'll be number 1 until week 17.
Yeah.
If the Dolphins win, that is, against the Bills.
Yeah.
They win all of the rest of their games, and the Bills win all the rest of their games.
It'll be a tough call next week. You want to talk about Rams, Arizona?
I did, but that's not it.
Oh, what do you want to talk about next?
Denver, Kansas City.
Okay, go for it.
What are you doing? We have a completely different...
Yeah, that's all right. What do you want to talk about? Denver, Kansas City.
Kansas City offense looked really, really bad. Honestly, I never thought I'd hear myself saying those words. Their offense looked bad.
Until the third quarter, and then they turned it
Until the third quarter, yeah. Well, Denver's offense looked...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not great.
They look like... I don't want to say this because you'll probably start yelling at me because... it's going to be it's not as descriptive. They look Denver-like. They look after Peyton Manning-like.
Yeah, they played, they were themselves. They were Denver. That's what Denver is. Sorry.
Whoever had Harrison Butker in fantasy was Whoever had Harrison Butker in fantasy, I think he won them the whole game.
Maybe.
He had 5 field goals.
He did have 5 field goals.
Which means that
16 points.
Yeah, like 16 points.
Yeah, that's pretty
Plus
good.
the extra points.
Yeah.
So
All right, what else you got?
I have Cleveland, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun to watch. Tennessee really did come back in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly the 4th and 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
But Cleveland threw amazing.
Cleveland dominated that first quarter. The first half. That was 38-7 at halftime.
And then it became
Tennessee.
Yeah, then Tennessee. Like over here, like on the stat, on like the game flow, the win probability, that Tennessee was projected to win. And then like after you get to it seems like the second quarter. Yeah, the second quarter. It's 98, 99, 97, 98, 99.
Yeah, and no, the Cleveland dominated them, and good for Cleveland. I mean,
and also going back to that Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill made that catch for that touchdown. Andy Reid could have challenged it, and then Tyreek Hill looks up the screen. Hey, I caught it. Andy Reid was saying, "You gotta tell me next time you catch it." And he's like, "I didn't know I caught it." They caught him saying that. I didn't know I caught it. So, it's surprising that even the wide receiver who caught the ball didn't know that he actually caught the ball.
That was one that they dropped, right? They didn't get that one.
They didn't get it because Andy Reid punted.
Yeah.
They punted. But
yeah.
Could have been. Las Vegas and the Jets.
Yeah.
The headline of this game, the Jets keep finding new ways to lose.
That's true.
I mean,
this time it was a long pass at the end of the game. They gave up a long pass. They called an all-out blitz. All you have to do is play back, play defense, don't let anybody get behind you, and you might actually have a chance to win the game.
And only with 5 seconds left.
I know, and they called a blitz.
And, of course, the Raiders called the natural choice at 5 seconds, the Hail Mary.
They called a blitz.
And they beat him, like...
Yeah, you know what? I think the Jets were thinking, and this is something you'd like, the Jets were thinking, oh no, we might actually win a game and lose Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that's what the
Jaguars...
let's blitz. That's what the Jaguars were thinking. Hey, wait. Is it really good to beat the Vikings?
The Jaguars played really well.
Yeah, but at the end of the game, they're probably thinking, wait, is it really good to beat the Vikings because the Jets are winning?
Yeah.
Turns out it was.
The Jaguars played very well. They played hard, and the Vikings actually look iffy for a playoff team. So
yeah, I don't project them to get in.
You don't think they're going to get in? You think
and the Rams are in the playoff, in the divisional leaders. The Rams are in the divisional leaders.
Yeah. And I think Rams and Seattle both get in.
That's the next game we're going to get to.
Yeah.
Is the Rams and the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
I said the Rams were looking, how come for the life of the Los Angeles Rams, they can beat the Cardinals on 4-0 for the last 2 seasons, and yet against the 49ers, which were really great last season, but really bad this season, they go 0-4.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, that's
right.
just wrong. One of those they've beaten Seattle. They've beaten the Cardinals twice. I think right out there.
And they can't beat 49ers. It's one of those weird.
And they can't beat 49ers.
It's one of those weird statistical things.
Why can't you beat the 49ers?
So,
and
did you want to talk about Seattle?
I'm jumping back to Kansas City. Wow.
Back to Kansas City. Go ahead.
Travis Kelce broke the record for the first tight end with 5 1,000-yard seasons.
He sure did. Good catch on that one. You want to talk about the Seattle game?
I will, but that game was disappointing. Pete Carroll could have done better coaching. And Russell Wilson could have done better throwing.
Sure.
That last throw was really great. They just need better catching. Oh, wait, their linebackers. Oh, they need better tackling. Oh, wait, their safeties. Oh, yeah, they also need better catching. And the defensive, you need better sacking.
Well, how about, problem in this game, Seattle allows 190 yards rushing. You can't allow 190 yards rushing to any team, but if you do it even to New York, you're going to lose. And that puts actually New York in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and there
for
was
the
a
NFC
safety.
East, unless
an upset for Washington.
Washington beats Pittsburgh, which I don't know.
It's possible.
It's possible. Who knows?
And
all right.
There was a safety in that game too.
Yeah, there was.
Block that went out of bounds.
I saw that. All right, 2 games tomorrow. Washington, Pittsburgh. You still got Pittsburgh?
I still have Pittsburgh. I also want to talk about one last thing.
Okay.
The Patriots-Chargers game, when we all picked it, we were saying the Chargers had the best shot at beating the New England Patriots then. They probably haven't.
By the way, I read. What have you heard about Lynn's job being on the line? Anthony Lynn.
It is on the hot seat, but they shouldn't fire him. He's one of those Brian Flores guys. He's bad, but he's got a good plan. He's got a good plan for the future. He knows what to do with Justin Herbert. He has a plan. Just like Brian Flores. Coming into the year, he was bad within his first season, but he has a plan. That's why the Dolphins haven't fired him yet.
And they're not going to. They have him on a 5-year contract. Yeah, what I read was Lynn's in danger, and so is, and this one actually shocked me because
Doug Peterson?
Doug Peterson is in danger because he hasn't developed Wentz. You know, Super Bowl winning Doug Peterson, NFC East winning Doug Peterson.
Oh, come on. I mean,
Super
the
Bowl
NFC
winning
East
Doug
stinks,
Peterson, 3 years ago? He won the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, the reason they won is because of Nick Foles. He did nothing there.
Except call the play.
Did you know
Who called the Phillies? But Doug Peterson?
Not exactly. Actually, Nick Foles called that all by himself.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did too.
No, look at the tape. No way.
Yes, he did too.
Not a chance, man.
He did.
Yeah, look at the tape on that one. And next week I'm going to do the "I told you so" dance when you read the reviews on that one.
You don't have to, because I know I'm right.
Yeah,
so
you're not right.
I am.
All right.
And so Philadelphia, I agree with that because he's done nothing. So it was Nick Foles' job to be the backup and be ready to go in those situations.
You think Lynn's fine, Peterson's out?
I think
that would mean Peterson.
No, everybody's fine for the rest of the season.
No, I know, but at the end,
off-season,
at the end, Peterson's out. Lynn is in.
Yeah, Lynn stays because he has a plan.
Lynn stays. Peterson's out. Gase is out. And
McCarthy might be out.
Maybe McCarthy.
It's only.
I mean, we've already lost a few teams, a few coaches. All right, and then Tuesday you got Dallas and Baltimore.
Yeah, that's going to be a Baltimore win.
Baltimore win.
They have one of the easiest schedules in the world.
All right, you want to pick week 14?
Sure.
This one's going to be a tough week for you to pick.
Sure.
You got Thursday Night Football.
It's Los Angeles and New England, and Los Angeles is going to win.
Los Angeles is going to win?
I just keep changing with Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like they get bad, then they get good, then they get bad, then they get good, then they get... I'm just saying they get good.
All right. Kansas City, Miami.
Miami has the best shot of any team this season. Really, they have the best shot of any team this season against the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 1 would probably be the Saints. Number 2 is them. Number 3 is the Raiders. But they have the better chance than the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. So I'm not saying they're gonna lose, but I am saying they're gonna lose. So I'm picking the Chiefs, but I think the Dolphins have a 40-60 chance.
Okay, you're picking the Chiefs, but Dolphins have a 40-60. I'll take that.
They have a chance.
All right,
not a good chance, but a chance.
All right, you got New Orleans, Philly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that later.
Yeah,
and New Orleans, Philadelphia, New Orleans. I mean, Jalen Hurts looked pretty good. The punt return, the special teams unit looked pretty good, but.
And I'm not a Taysom Hill fan, honestly, but Breeze should be back. So.
Even if, I mean, it's the Philadelphia Eagles.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston, Chicago.
I like Chicago, but Houston.
So who's going to win? Houston?
Houston. I like Chicago, but I'm picking Houston.
Okay. So
they cut it close.
Houston's only a 2.5-point favorite right now with the opening line, so
yeah,
I think they cover that.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Dallas and Cincinnati.
It's going to be a tough game to watch.
It will be.
Dallas.
I agree. Arizona, New York Giants.
Sorry, Mike, but they are. They are missing a quarterback.
Arizona, New York Giants.
Arizona.
Interesting game.
Yeah,
interesting game. Okay. It's an interesting game.
Okay. I know it's an interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Who are you picking?
Arizona and the Giants is going to be a good game, but Arizona lost. The New York won. New York was an upset against Seattle. Arizona was an upset against LA. So it's really like upset loss, upset win. So
I like Kyler Murray.
I like Kyler Murray better than I like Daniel Jones, but he might not play.
He might not play.
But Colt McCoy, he is a veteran, old
he
man
did well.
kind of. Yeah, he did well.
So.
He's a veteran, so he's seen almost everything.
Yeah. So what do you think?
It's close considering Murray's this young guy getting into the move, while McCoy is this old veteran, and he's already seen almost everything.
Yeah.
He's seen pass. He's seen RPO. He's seen the running game. He's seen everything. So that's why I'm not gonna 100% say Cardinals cover this, but I'm gonna say 3-point game Cardinals.
3-point game. Cardinals.
I'm not saying they're gonna cover it.
Okay.
I say they could go over. I'm picking 3+.
Okay, 3+ for the Cardinals. Minnesota, Tampa Bay.
Everybody's looking at this like a good game, but the Minnesota looked pretty bad against Jacksonville.
I agree. Tampa Bay.
So right now, Tampa Bay saying, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Beat me? Come on, man."
Yeah,
what
Tampa
you gonna
Bay.
do?
Denver, Carolina. Snooze fest. Battle of 4-8 teams.
It's gonna be kind of boring, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Denver, Carolina.
I like both of them, but
pick one.
Denver.
Right.
No, I didn't. I didn't finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Jeez. The Denver against Carolina, they're both good teams. Panthers had a little time to think about their mistakes that they make almost every week. No offense to them. But they're not really scary considering they're Panthers. Their team isn't as scary as they sound. While the Broncos aren't scary and they don't sound scary. They sound like horses.
Yeah, Carolina.
And they are horses. So I'm not picking Carolina, but I'm not picking Denver. This is going to be a really close game. So I'm not exactly sure. What do you think?
Carolina.
Think Carolina? I'll stick with you.
All right, Carolina it is. Tennessee, Jacksonville.
Sorry, I would pick Denver, but I want to disagree.
Carolina. Tennessee, Jacksonville.
I don't even think this is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Tennessee's going to rally.
Game. Indianapolis, Las Vegas, another good one.
And Indianapolis 3 cover. They will cover that.
Yeah. Seattle, New York Jets.
Oof, I so Seattle wins.
Yeah, easy. I don't know, 13.5. I never like picking programs that big, but Seattle, yeah. Green Bay, Detroit.
And they cover over.
13.5?
They either cover that at 14 or over. They're not going 3 points. Russell Wilson's not going.
I hate picking. I
don't like it.
Yeah, I hate picking it that much, but I will take Seattle to win. Green Bay, Detroit.
Detroit's kind of getting better here. Detroit's on their way. They're getting better.
Since they fired their coach and general manager and everybody else. All right, what do you think? Do they beat Green Bay?
I feel bad for Matt Patricia. They need to give him more time, but...
Do they beat Green Bay?
They do not.
They do not. Green Bay wins. New Orleans, Philly.
I think we already said that.
Yes, we did. Sorry. Atlanta, LA Chargers.
I keep saying LA. I keep on saying LA because I have belief I believe that Anthony Lynn can do something. I've always liked him. He's under Doug Peterson. He was under Doug Peterson for a little while. He was trained by Doug Peterson. So maybe Doug Peterson getting fired might lead to him getting fired, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm not saying I want to pick the Falcons here. I've been kind of edgy on these games because they're all like either really good or really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
This one's one of those in-betweeny games, like Carolina and Denver. Because they're both mediocre. I can't say it. Mediocre.
There you go.
Mediocre teams. And the better team here is Atlanta. Only by a little bit, because the Chargers aren't getting things done. The Falcons, on the other hand, are getting things done a little more.
I think you're right. Atlanta.
Things done, Atlanta.
Football team, 49ers.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds so much better. Redskins. Why'd they have to do it? All
right. But we're not talking about that.
Yeah, okay, fine.
49ers football team.
I really don't like this.
I'm
picking the football team.
Football team. I think you're right. Here's the game of the week. I think it's on Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh and Buffalo.
I already said last week.
You did. You said it last week. You're stuck with it.
Last week, and
I think you're stuck with it.
I think it's gonna be a like possibly in 100-point game.
Yeah. No.
Altogether, it's going to be like a 100-point game.
Both defenses are too good.
I like Pittsburgh.
Stick with it. Stick
because
with
I
it.
know.
Stick with it.
You're not.
I just want to make sure you stick with it.
I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Claypool is really great, while the Bills have problems in the receiving game.
Mm-hmm.
They have problems in the rushing game.
Mm-hmm.
They have one thing that's been holding them. Two things that's been holding them. The defense and Josh Allen.
So who are you picking? Stick with it. He's picking Buffalo.
I'm picking Buffalo.
He's picking Buffalo in the upset. Monday Night Football, Baltimore, Cleveland.
Especially if Roethlisberger doesn't play.
Baltimore, Cleveland. Good one. Interesting pick. I would have said Cleveland. I would have said Baltimore, no doubt, 3 weeks ago. Now I have doubt.
And I think it's going to be Cleveland.
I think so too. I think Cleveland's going to win. What game do you want our fans to pick? We're running out of time. I think that's pretty easy.
Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
Pittsburgh, Buffalo. Pittsburgh, Buffalo. And if any Miami fans out there want to say Miami's going to win, go ahead and post that too. We'd love to hear that. I don't think David will agree with you, but I still want to hear it.
And a sneak peek to just next week, we have an AFC East rivalry with New England and Miami, and an AFC South rivalry, an NFC South rivalry, in Atlanta and Tampa Bay. And, of course, the possible game of the week, which everybody's going to be picking. I don't want anybody leaving out. Kansas City, New Orleans, and we're going to have a special guest. Shh. We're having a special guest. Shh.
Special guest star. Don't tell anybody. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye. Enjoy the Monday night and Tuesday game.
Bye.